Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Friday, December 22nd, 2017. It is a very overcast day here at the homestead today. It's kind of got a light drizzly rain happening right now, so I think it's about 36 degrees maybe, if it's that high. We did have some more snow, as you can see, and so this morning the roads were really super icy, and it wasn't a very pleasant ride home, but it's it's that time of year, so it's overcast and kind of nasty. So when I woke up, I came out and I ended up cleaning off the solar panels and got those squared away this afternoon, I guess. My morning, how's that? And got them squared away, and so that part's done. And so that part of it, we got that squared away for right now. So as you can see on the ground, I'll show you in the driveway, we got more snow, and that's alright, that happens. So one of the things I had talked to you guys about was having more than one source of being able to heat your home. And I heat with wood, as you guys know, and I have for a while wanted to have another way to heat the house, and I have that great big old propane tank over here, and we don't use a lot of propane. We use it basically to heat up hot water and stuff like that. So, but for taking showers and washing dishes and whatnot. But so anyway, we had a lady that I work with, and she said to me, well, Ed, I have this propane heater that I had gotten, and I never ended up using it. And she said, would you be interested? And I said, well, bring it in and let me have a look at it. So she brought it in last night, and I will show you this here now. So this is a Redstone. It's a 30,000 BTU blue flame vent-free heater, which is perfect. I can wall mount this, and it'll be absolutely perfect for the house. And it's just another way of being able to heat the house if we wanted to get away for a couple of days and not have to worry about running a wood stove nonstop, because obviously if we're not home, there's nobody there to feed it. That way the house can stay at a temperature where it's going to be good for the cats, and obviously have the canned goods in there, and we don't want those freezing. So that's why I picked this up. Now, she was gracious enough, this lady that I work with. I said to her, she told me the price that she wanted for it, and I said, well, I don't have that money right now. I said, but I can give you some money next week, and then, I can give you the rest next month, towards the end of next month, if that's okay with you. And she said, that's fine. I said, did you want to hold on to it, or is it okay if I take it now? And obviously she said, go ahead and take it now. So I'm obviously trustworthy enough that she decided to go ahead and let me take this, and there's nothing to worry about. Neither one of us are going anywhere at work, so that is what we have. And so now we're going to have another source of having heat for the house, which is awesome. And I'm going to go over here, because now the rain is starting to come down a little bit more, and I'm going to talk to you guys over here. So anyway, this month has been a trip. I went and got my car. I went to go get my truck inspected, truck, whatever, SUV, whatever you want to call it, inspected, and because my inspection was up at the end of this month, so I had gone there, and the guy says to me, well, he goes, I can't inspect your vehicle. And I went, okay, why? He says, you need 4 new tires. And I'm like, oh, that's freaking awesome. Bad timing, but it happens. And, it's one of those things that there's no good timing, I think, when it comes to surprise bills. I really don't think that there's really any good timing. But, got to have 4 new tires, so that's what we're going to do. I'm getting those done next week. And so that'll get taken care of, and but unfortunately it was money that I didn't expect to have to put out for that, but what are you going to do? It's just part of it. But So that's going to get done, and we'll get that squared away. But you know, we're just keep working on stuff. You know, as far as alternative heat as well, I also have Mr. Buddy propane heater, and I've had that one for a while. And I actually think we used that. Did we use that in the camper? I don't know if we used that in the camper or not. I don't remember. But we had another heater as well that we plugged in. That was like no, that one was a plug. We had a plug-in heater as well, which I still have that as well. But having different ways to heat in case of an emergency is really, really smart. So, you know, even though I heat with wood and pretty much predominantly that's what we use, obviously that's what we've used for the 2.5 years we've been up here. And but anyway, yeah, and actually today, being the 22nd, makes 2.5 years. So that's a freaking trip and a half too. The time, I'll tell you guys, the time has gone by so freaking fast. It's unbelievable, but in a good way. You know, we've continued to make progress, and we will continue to make progress, and so that's pretty neat. And so I'm pretty excited about that. But anyway, you know, like I said, having different ways to heat, you know, to stay warm in case of an emergency. One of the things, you know, we had talked about people freezing to death in their own homes, but, you know, like I said, there's different things that you can do to, you know, if the heat goes out, and let's say you live in an apartment or whatever, you can block off like one room, and, you know, if you like put blankets or whatever over the windows or plastic and, you know, wrap up in blankets, and somebody had even suggested putting up like a pop-up tent and sleeping in the tent and, you know, making an adventure for the kids. That's a pretty cool idea. And sleeping bags or whatnot, and hopefully most people have sleeping bags. But you know, those are definitely options, you know, that you can do. I mean, you know, you can, you know, having I guess she's being a goof. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's like, let me in the house. That's exactly what he's saying too. But having different options to being able to stay warm is a good thing. I don't know if Maxie's going to go in or not, if he's going to wait for me. Oh, I guess that time they're both going in. So anyway, you know, with having the different options to be able to try to stay warm, there's different ways to obviously do that if you don't have a heat source. You know, somebody had suggested getting tea lights and taking clay pots and flipping them upside down over top of a tea light, and you know, letting that heat, you know, radiate into the tea light, which I think is a really freaking good idea as well. So, what the heck was that? I don't know. So anyway, so that's what I wanted to kind of share with you guys today. That we got that another alternative way to heat the house, which is absolutely awesome. It's a good thing. It's definitely another prep. Another adding on to making our lives better and more comfortable. Like I said, if we want to go out of town for a couple of days, and if it's wintertime, I can turn on the propane heater and just let that run and keep the house at a comfortable temperature. You know, for the cats, I'd probably have my mom come in and check on the cats for me, which she would do that with no problem. And so that's it. I mean, nothing super exciting. It's a pretty low-key kind of day because weather-wise, it's obviously not cooperating. So I'm going to take that propane heater right now and put it here in the shop, and get that put away for right now. And we're just going to keep rocking on with our day. And but you know, like I said, getting the panels cleaned off, we're getting probably get a little bit of power in. I don't really know exactly what we're going to get. Let's actually take a look. I don't think I got much in it at all, to be honest with you. Let us see where we're at. Okay, yeah, we're bringing in absolutely, well, so we got 25 watts coming in on one and 17 watts coming in on the other one. So, yeah, that's, it's not going to be a good power day here at the homestead, but those days are going to happen too. Now, I got to tell you this, you're going to love this one. We brought in, yesterday with being the winter solstice, and it was actually pretty sunny yesterday, we brought in, and now both of the cats came back out. Eddie just let both of the cats back out. We brought in 1.4 kilowatt hours yesterday, which is the best day that I've had in a while as far as bringing in power, and it's funny it was on the shortest day of the year. So I thought you might be, find that amusing. So I did. I found it very amusing. But starting today, the days are getting longer, which is awesome. Winter is officially here, and so we're just going to get through winter and hope for spring to be here soon. And hopefully it's going to be a mild winter. We don't know. I mean, you never can tell. And so that's what's happening here at the homestead today. But anyway, so I'm going to jump off of here, guys, and I'm going to take my heater into the shop, and so that's another good thing, another addition on, and like I said, we're just going to keep working at stuff. So anyway, guys, remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So telling the people that you care about is so important. And remember, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, one day at a time. And whatever your goals are, whatever you're trying to reach, you can reach them. And the only one that's going to stop you is you. And you know what? Having dreams, having something to live for is so worthwhile. These guys are being goofs. You got Buddy's going that way up a tree. And then we got Maxie's over here. Anyhow, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. And I hope you're all doing well. And I hope, started the weekend. A lot of people are on break because school's out. And so be safe. And I will talk to you all tomorrow. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.